People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called There Are 2 to 3 Sides to Every Story. Side of the poor law enforcement, side of the victim, a man. Romario Sterling that was taken out in a Pineapple Lane that is in Bagwalk. Bagwalk is in St. Catherine. Based on what the Popo is saying, based on what the family and residents in the area in which it occurred are saying, it is polar opposites. That means somebody must be telling the truth and somebody must be telling a big fat lie. In my opinion, it sounds as if it is the Popo. So pretty much a video was seen circulating all over social media with some Popo in all sorts of military gear, look like special operation. We saw that there was a man in some sorts of white. The Popo was talking to him. The Popo then put his shoulder on the man's, put his hand on the man's shoulder. The man then knelt down, and then we hear a loud EXPLOSION. According to the family, that was the last time that they heard from him. That was at 7:40 something a.m. in the morning, broad daylight, as what the video shows. The Popo are claiming that video is doctored, that video is photoshopped, that video is edited. It does not show a true reflection of exactly what transpired. Based on what the Popo report is saying, this actually happened at about 8:20 in the night. So therefore, the family and residents' father, them a say 7:49, and then the Popo, them a say 8:20 p.m. So therefore, in excess of 11 hours, people, those are polar opposite story. One a say day, one a say night. One a say A, one a say Z. So therefore, somebody must be telling some sorts of lies. The Popo also claimed that there was some sorts of SHOOT outs. However, the family is saying if there was some sorts of SHOOT outs and he was piping after the Popo from where he lived in the house, then there would be all sorts of hole in the zinc. That was not what exactly transpired. So therefore, the Popo seems to be covering something up. Seems is the operative word. When I first heard this video, I said to myself, this youth must do something. This youth must be gang related. This youth's name must be out there. However, based on what the family is saying, he is a good looking youth. Him not in a no sort of trouble. He's been living there for in excess of 3 years. Him not cause any sort of problem. He is not a menace to society. He is not a problem person in the place. Even from Mago school, he has always been a decent, law-abiding youth. So people, I want you to take a listen, take a look at exactly what the family members have to say, and then I'll give my piece.
That's not what happened. They came here in the morning. They had him here, they didn't see the video, the time span on the video says 7:49. Already had him here with him hand on him head.
49 AM or PM?
AM.
No gunshot no come through the zinc. So if him in here, so I shoot after them. Them supposed to start out the door and shoot after him in here. Right? You pretend the man with him hand on him head. So many so many man pretend one man, you know, and he have his hand on his head. I imagine you stoop him down on his knee. For the evidence is there where we see your hand on his shoulder, push him down on his knee. Oh my God. And you look at me and tell me, say, I no baby that you kill. No baby that you take a candy from. I imagine, you know, you go at the house, and you knock on the door, and you open the door, right? And surrender to you.
So the other video inside, you can literally hear when they come and knock the door. I have that video on the phone. They knock the door, and when you open, you see the flashlight flashing.
Teacher will tell you, say, in a chair, my son sit down at school. No bad reputation for no school. So my son a fight or nothing. My son go to school till him graduate.
Now, people, this is my disclaimer before I proceed. I told you before, sometimes the DEATH certificate is signed for a lot of these criminals. Is it proper policing, proper protocols when they go to certain areas and them eliminate menace to society and say that it is some sorts of pie out? They felt in danger of their life, so therefore them wheel and pop off and return FIRE. Most Jamaicans would accept that because we know say a lot of times these people go to court, them kind of slip through the crack, them get where no sorts of witness eliminated, witness too scared to go to court. So therefore these people are repeat offender, them keep doing the same thing over and over. One way to stop the problem is to stop the problem. Put a full stop, SHOT, in that man's crown. Is it right? By the book of the law, it is not. However, wherever we can get a win, especially when we are desperate, it is always a good thing. In this case, this sounds to me like the Popo made an error. Don't know why they would have chose that house. Don't know why they went for this person. Don't know if somebody gave them some sort of wrong information, wrong identity, mistaken identity. And when they went, they had that DEATH certificate. The problem was it was for the wrong person, based on what the family is saying. This is the thing that I don't like with the Popo and Indicom and even the new commissioner of Popo. And even the leader of the country, Andrew Holness, security minister. How is it that nobody has responded? Nobody has contacted this family? Is it because the Popo possibly wrote some sorts of false report claiming that there was some sorts of SHOT outs? Well, if there was some sorts of SHOT outs, there would be bullets all over the place, spent shell. Based on what this family member is saying, there is no such thing. Based on the videos that we've heard, we never hear any sorts of loud EXPLOSIONS. What we heard was just one. And that coordinates in sync with the video that we saw when the man was forced on his knee or told to get on his knee. And then we hear the single GUNSHOT. And then we see the Popo, them are fidgets. This happened clearly in the day based on the video. The Popo report said in the night. Even in the news article that was run by TVJ, the video or audio is from TVJ. Give credit where credit is due. They said when they went into the youth's house, Romario Sterling, they went in there with a flashlight. He was in the house. They brought him out. He did not put up any sort of resistance. He went outside. The house was poorly lit, even though at daylight, them going there with flashlight. This is what the resident and family and father is saying. Took him outside and took him out EXECUTION style. People, this is where the problem lies in Jamaica, and this is why a lot of persons don't trust the Popo. Because the Popo, they are doing extrajudicial KILLING. Stuff like this we can expect from criminals because that is their protocol. However, when the persons that are supposed to serve and protect do stuff like this, it is very disturbing. It is reasons for concern. How many other persons have they done like this? And what is even worse is when they are wrong and they are strong. Before they give this person justice, before them come out and say, no, say, we make a fatal ERR error and somebody lose them life. This is not exactly what happened. So therefore, they will lie, they will KILL, then they will deny, then their squaddies will back up the story that is out there, even when them know say a lie, even after them realize that they took out an innocent man. He is innocent based on what the father is saying. And the Popo has not come out and said, this man was wanted for X, Y, and Z. So it leads me to believe that there's supposed to be some sort of investigation by Indicom. And these officers, all the SHOOTER and his accessories to the MURDER of this youth. If it was not exactly some sorts of SHOOT out and they were in fear of their life. People, we say that this is a lie. They claim that it happened at 8:20 p.m. The video clearly shows in the morning, don't know the time. Based on what the father is saying, the timestamp says 7:49. So therefore, if at 7:49 on the timestamp, how are you going to be confused with night and day? Anybody with an iota of sense would know the difference between night and day. However, what we don't know the difference of is the actual criminal and the Popo, because these Popo, they are definitely criminal. So people, hopefully this family will get some sorts of justice. Hopefully Indicom will do its investigation. Hopefully at least a couple of those Popo conscience will bother them and they will come out and tell the truth. But people, if I know these people like I think I know them, not all of them, the bad apples, they are going to come together and come up with the same story. Tell lie, they are going to stick with it. And even if them get arrested and charged, they are going to get the best lawyer that money can buy in the likes of Champagne. This case will go to court and more than likely nobody, meaning even the family of this victim, will show up. And if them have idea that they are going to show up, they will probably eliminate them the unorthodox way. So more than likely, this family, like many other family in Jamaica, is going to lose their family member and there is nothing going to come out of it. People, this is a Jamaican tragedy. Once again, at the hands of the Popo. It is pathetic, point blank and period. Further on in the news, the next episode in the series is this little picnic missing or gone a man yard. People, I say this because a lot of times when we see all sorts of missing report, pictures out with young ladies in them teen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then the Popo look for them family member are stressed out, only to realize that them come back home and there are some man yard or some place a hideout. More than likely, man yard or them pick up bad company. However, I am not going to take one broad brush and paint everybody. The picture that you see on your screen, this young girl's name, Moesha Mattis. She is said to be from Augustown. However, the last time that she was seen was in Manchester, porous Manchester. Now people, I am no sort of geography major, but the last time when I check Augustown and porous Manchester, it's quite a distance apart. So help me understand this geographical problem. How she come from Augustown and there Manchester at 14-year-old. She have family down there. She went for go look for her father or mother. She dep on some sort of summer vacation or something. Where she had from Augustown to porous Manchester. So this tells me that people know that she goes to Manchester sometime for the reason whatever it is, it was not specified. Hopefully, she is going to be one of the lucky ones that took the risk or got missing and then actually came back home in one piece. Because let's face it, if we had to choose between the lesser of two evils, We would rather to know that she went to some sorts of man yard, follow some sorts of bad company and come back home okay. However, if the option is that she actually got missing and there's reasons for concern, then it might turn out like a whole bunch of other young ladies, young men missing, never to be found, and even when they are found DEAD. People, me not really know the specific. Whatever the case is, missing is bad, whether she just missing somebody take her away or she the a man yard. It could be some sorts of domino effect that is negative for the family, meaning DEATH or even ABUSE, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called These Criminals in Training Once Again, meaning future criminals of Jamaica menaces to society that is supposed to be attending some sorts of educational institution. However, they are acting as if they are resident of some sorts of penal institution. Pretty much Jamaica get FUCK if these are the future. So based on the edited version of the video that you saw, this said to have taken place at Hydel High School. Now people, we know that Champs is presently at the National Stadium, so maybe this youth is kind of warming up for Champs, meaning some sorts of MMA Champs. Me no know. Based on the video, like I told you, edited version, because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show the part in which this youth was on top of some sorts of wall, and then the man had dare him to come down and do him say I'm going to do, meaning the teacher or the dean of discipline. Don't know that person's title. All I know, he seems like a teacher more than a student based on the age difference. So the youth jumped down, come down, put him under the teacher face and then shut the teacher, push teacher, that is exactly what it means, points in his face and then threaten him and then walk off. All at the amusement of the other students at that school/penal institution. Now people, truth be told, Hydel is a decent school. Most of the children, well, I'm not going to say most, a lot of the children are decent, come from proper family structure. However, the rest, not so much. What this shows you, there is no sorts of discipline, no sorts of respect for these little young thugs, criminal in a training. And when they leave their house, which is mostly dysfunctional, then them come to school with them bad attitude, anger management problem. Then they want to amuse their fellow student. So therefore, them take the teacher them for some sorts of PUNCHING bag. They are disrespected. On top of getting poorly paid, being ABUSED as a teacher, you will now have to put up with picnic from other people that don't train their picnic well, that come out and whenever them see any sorts of crowd, them act like chink. Then them start to act up. People don't know what is going to happen to our fine nation, but people, it does not look too good. The future looks bleaky, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.